Hello. Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. It's that time of the week again when we're going to show you 10 decks of the week. These range from meta decks to off-meta decks to any type of deck that I look at and I think, this is fun. There is some meta decks in here, like the first one is just a Loki deck, because it is good. People enjoy Loki, so I've got to put decks in that everyone's going to enjoy, right? So let's just get straight into it. Before we start, actually, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff in the deck, on the video, and let's get into it. So first deck is a Loki deck. This Loki deck is just, it's an Elsa Loki deck, right? You've got this, you can fill lanes with Elsa, and then you've got Loki as well, so that you can win with that condition, but at the same time, you don't need to rely on Loki, because you've got Angela, sorry, you've got the Angela, the Elsa blood package, which kind of can go in any deck right now, right? You got Angela that can build, Elsa makes a big kitty, Jeff can get in there, you got Luke Cage to stop against Shadow Kings and High Evil stuff, Mobius to stop against Wave stuff, and then Loki to get big card. Like with this deck, most of the time you'd be looking on 5 or 6, right? Just to get a big collector, not to actually get cheap cards, really. Okay, deck number 2 is a Thanos list, Thanos control. You've seen it before. The difference is now it's got Elsa Bloodstone in here, which is pretty good. I went ahead and won this game quite easily with Psylocke into Professor X into an Alioth, pretty much. Easy. Cheesy win, but it gets it done. It offers a lot. You've got Jeff to get into your Professor X. You've got Greenstone, Psylocke to achieve out an early Professor X. You can reach in there with Jeff, like I said. Blue Marvel gets in there. You know, there's plenty of options. And Elsa with the stones can help you build like a big Jeff or a big Vision. The extra buffs. Sorry about my voice. Deck number 3 is a kind of a Destroy Galactus deck. I won this gameplay, I believe the gameplay you were seeing is where I did some work with Lady Deathstrike. She was pretty huge for us, but I'm not 100% sure. I played a lot of games with all these decks, and I'm doing the intros before I actually make the video, because I'm lazy of going back and forth. Anyways, so the idea is you destroy stuff, and you've got Galactus in here, right? You can cheat out an early Galactus, or you can go down to the Destroy package. Lady Deathstrike is a surprise card in here, because you can destroy your Electro, she can destroy your X-23, your Wolverine, right? And get you some cards. And she can target some of your opponent's cards. You know, like the Elsas, the Mobiuses, stuff like that. Craven, if he hasn't been buffed. Angela, if she hasn't been buffed. So you can cheat out. If you manage to get Galactus down on 5, you've got Alive to win it after, right? Wolverine can help you secure the lane so you have initiative. Fun deck. Deck number 4 is a High Evil deck with Man-Thing. This is it's kind of a low end, I want to say low end kind of High Evil, because it doesn't have the Hulk and stuff. You can be a bit greedier with Hulk and like Sunspot and float a little bit more, but if you kind of get on the board, just try and win. You've got Rogue to counter Luke Cage's. Yeah, and then there's a load of 1s and 2s and 3s that are lying around. So Man-Thing can do his thing if they don't have Luke Cage. If you don't have Luke Cage, you're good. If you have Luke Cage, you Rogue it. Bam, bam, High Evil stuff, right? Pretty straightforward, pretty standard. It's not that greedy. It doesn't have a lot of high power cards, but it's fun. Deck number 5 is an on-reveal deck. White Tiger just got buffed this week, so I've seen people been playing around with White Tiger. The extra 1 power kind of does make a little bit of a difference. I completely read it off as just not playing, and it's maybe just first week stuff and small sample sizes and stuff like that, which makes it look good. But at the same time, it does seem like it's doing a little bit more than it used to. Obviously, there's not a lot of Cosmo around, right? The game that you see me playing, I'm not sure if it's the one where they try to Cosmo me. It is. It'll be the one that they Cosmoed me. And I still managed to win because of a stupid play they made. But anyways. Well, they lost 50. So, idea is, play your cards. Separate your on reveals. Separate them. Do not give them. Don't go like Ironheart into a lane and Wong, White Tiger, because then you know you're going to order it, right? You've got to separate it up a little bit so they can't Goliath you. Deck number 6. It's kind of a bounce deck, but it doesn't have... It's like a... It doesn't have Hitmonkey or Mysterio or Bishop. It doesn't have the normal cards. So this is a little bit different. I seen this and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go. And it did pretty well. With no Killmonger and you can play a bit greedy of all these ones, right? He's got Forge in here. I still think the Bishop, Hitmonkey, Mysterio is just too strong to be not putting in these packages. But I didn't want to do a standard deck that everyone does, right? Where you're just playing all these cards and you've got Elsa. It's just the same package. You'll see, you could probably look on YouTube and see the exact same list, like 10 different spots. The idea of this is I want to try and give decks that work that are a little bit different so that I'm not like everyone else who's putting the same list. So yes, you will see some of the exact same lists of what I put up elsewhere probably, because some of them are good, like the Loki one, you'll probably see that everywhere. But some of them I also want to bring to light, like the ones that are a little bit different, not the same. So this one, easy. You play your ones, you buff up Angela, you bounce them back. You can play Medusa twice, Hawkeye twice. You've got Iron Man to finish it off. Shavard if you need to. You get a big Kitty, big Angela, and win it. Right. One is a Hella list. I put out a Hella list yesterday. I wanted to show a different version of it. So this is a different version from the one I put out yesterday. It's kind of got Silver Samurai, which I like. I was thinking about a list like this yesterday when I was doing mine. But when I was playing this deck, I did see the issue that I thought it would have, which is sometimes it's a little hard to catch back up because you are pretty much skipping 1 or 2. You're always skipping 1 or 2. And a lot of the times you might be skipping 3 or not really doing much, right? If you've got Lady Sif in hand and you've got Hela and 1 more 6, you're probably skipping. Lockjaw, okay, but you're not drawing anything that turn. So it's kind of like my one had like the 2s in there, right? Like the Swarms and the Colleen Wings, so you could actually play some early. Like, don't get me wrong, let's work fine. Like White Tiger's a great little addition to this because you're guaranteed to get rid of Jubilee or White Tiger with Surfer, and then you bring them back, and it's pretty good, right? So it's not far off one I had yesterday. I think the difference is these I had like a Gambit, Colleen, Swarm for Jubilee, White Tiger, Silver Samurai. Guardians, I believe I did a video on this start of the week, maybe. I liked it. It's kind of this Guardians lockdown type thing, right? When I say lockdown, you've only got Storm. So it's like a Guardians deck. You storm a lane, you can reach it with Fantastic, Jeff, Claw, Doom, Iron Lad can cheat up any of them. You got Drax because you want to be able to take the lane, so you have a good idea where a lot of people are playing, right? And then you Drax it. You've got Mobius to deal with all that nonsense of wave stuff. That you can cut him because I'm not seeing any wave in the moment. Alive if need be. You know, the card's still good. I have lost more games using Alive though. The 2-point has mattered for me. So the nerf has, in my opinion, done something, but it's still a decent card. His effect's too strong. 9th deck, which is just a Shuri deck. Shuri got a nerf, doesn't really matter. Not changed a single thing with the deck because, quite frankly, you're never winning on Shuri, right? Like the Shuri power never really matters. So yeah, it's a straightforward deck. Sauron to get rid of your ongoing, so you can play more later on, and Mary and Red Skull don't hurt you. Ideally, you get armor down before it, but you don't need to. Don't put yourself in a bad position because you don't want to play Sauron because you've just drawn armor, right? If you have Sauron into Shuri, into Red Skull or Vision, just do it. Even if you draw armor, you're like, oh no, maybe I want to protect with armor. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Like if you slow down a little bit, let's say you could lose, but if you're going in ham, there's a good chance they don't have the cards. And in that situation, you probably lean towards Vision, so that it's a guessing game then, right? You have to dodge and weave. It's a Sarah list. like a Sarah type control list, I guess. It's Sarah, I'm just call it a Sarah deck. I'm not going to try and give it no fancy name. It's just a Sarah deck. This has got the Bishop, the Monkey, and the Mysterio from the bounce deck that I didn't have. So this is another reason I wanted to do like that Bishop bounce deck, because I'm showing you this one as well. This is just a good card. It has this has everything, right? You got your Angela, your Blood Sun, your Kitty to get big. Bishop gets big as well. You can make a big hit Monkey. Its downside is Mobius. It can like really give you a bad turn 5, because if you play Sarah and they play Mobius, it kind of sucks. But at the same time, if you think they've got Mobius or they've played them out early, you can just skip your Sarah and you go in early, right? You can just go in Mysterio and hit Monkey on 5 and then go into a Shang-Chi on 6, right? There's plenty of options. The deck was really fun. That's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another video.